Hello everyone. I welcome you all in this revision session. I hope you all are fine. And your CSE preparation, that is for GS paper as well as CSAT paper, is going well. Basically, what we will do here, we will do revision of percentage topic. That is the important thing. Okay. And as well as that ratio and proportion thing. First, we will study about the percentage, okay, then their application in ratio and proportion, as well as the topic itself, that is ratio and proportion, okay. Then finally, we will do what thing, that PYQs, their pattern, okay, how to approach the questions, right? Fine. Because aspirants find it difficult that how to approach questions in percentage. Basically, percentage is very easy topic if you understand the theory. The concept behind the percentage questions, then you will able to solve any type of percentage questions. Okay, fine. So before moving to the recap portion, that is a short revision of percentage and ratio and proportion, I would like to say that I am following which book. I am explaining things from, I am taking reference from which book? Actually, from NCERT class 7. Okay, you may download that PDF. I will upload that one in description portion. Okay, and that is comparing quantities chapter name. If you know this one, okay. So from this book, you will understand the concept, but how to approach the question, that logic part, you will understand after practicing questions. When I will describe, I will explain things, you will understand the logic, how to apply these things. Okay, so first you have to understand the concept. Okay, so let's begin the recap part, that revision portion of percentage. So what we will study in percentage. Actually, in detail, if you want to learn the detailed portion, just go through them previous sessions. You will understand that what is percentage and what is ratio and proportion. But here we will do only revision. Okay, so let's begin. So actually, what is percentage and what we will study here? In percentage, we have to learn two things, like how to convert percentage into fraction, and then how to or fraction, or you can say decimal. Okay, and then how to convert this fraction or this decimal into percentage. Okay, these two things we have to understand. It's very basic thing. Okay, fine. Then few application portion, like ratio and proportion, you have to understand application part. Then in profit and loss, basically I have not explained these things. We will discuss in later sessions about profit and loss. Then CISI. So these things are the application of percentage. You will study these things. Okay, so actually, what is percentage? And see, by the word itself, you can say per means every. Okay, cent means 100. So you have to calculate on the basis of every 100 thing. Okay, like if it is asked that if it is given 2%, so what is 2% means? 2% means out of 100 you have two things. Okay, if there is 100 boxes, so you have only two things right now. Okay, 100 boxes, so you have two things, so that is called 2%. If it is 10%, so we can say you have 10 things out of 100, so we can say 10 by 100. Or you, if it is you have scored to 80%, so out of 100 marks or out of 1000 marks, okay, right now we have to compare with respect to 100, so I can say that out of 100 marks I have scored 80 marks. Okay, so this is 80% means, right? So basically what we are doing here, whatever percentage here is given, like a percentage is given, just divide with 100. That is your, in terms of fraction. Okay, this is in terms of fraction. Now can you convert it into a decimal portion? Like here it is, for this one 80 by 100 you can reduce, like this one 0 can be cancelled out, so it will be 0.8. Okay, this is decimal portion, I mean in terms of decimal. Here what we can write here, this one we can write 0.0a. Okay, whatever a is here, whatever number is there, so you can write 0.0a. If it is 9 by 100, so I can write 0.09. Okay, so what we have understood right now, whatever percentage is given here, just divide that with 100. Understood? So for that portion, I mean for converting percentage into decimal, I mean fraction portion, so just divide by 100. Easy? Okay. Next thing what we have to understand here is, like, if fraction is given, any fraction is given, like 1 by 4, 1 by 5, 1 by 7, whatever is given here. Okay, one thing you can do is you can make this 100. Okay, how to make this 100? Like we are talking about equivalent fraction, so just multiply by, just check this out, like 25, so it will be 25, and here we will multiply by 25. Like any fraction, if there is any fraction is given, you can multiply. If you multiply with same number or divide with the same number, the fraction will not change, and that resultant fraction is actually equivalent fraction of this one original fraction. So here we will get 25 by 100, so actually this is a equivalent fraction of 1 by 4. Okay, so whenever is same number is multiplied or divided with a fraction, I mean with a numerator and denominator of a fraction, okay, the number will not change, that is actually equivalent fraction. Okay, but if it is given and we are adding or subtracting that with same number, so we are getting 3 by 6, so this is not a equivalent fraction of 1 by 4. Okay, so just keep it in mind that we have to multiply or divide. Okay, so I mean to make equivalent fraction. Okay, so here we have made in terms of hundreds it is 25, so it will be 25%. So this is one method to convert into percentage. Another method is just multiply by 100, so it will be 25, sorry 20. Here for 1 by 4 we will multiply by 100, so it will be 25, so 25% is your answer. So what we have learned here, when percentage is converted into fraction, what we will do, just divide by 100. But when fraction is converted into percentage, just multiply by 100. This is not a trick or formula, this is a concept. You have to understand this one, why we are doing this. Okay, why we are dividing by 100, why we are multiplying by 100. I have just explained these things. Okay, so now application part. Okay, like if it is given like 20 percentage of some amount is given, not 100, any amount is given, like 80, 20% of 80. So what is the value of 20% of 80? See, I'm just describing these things in questions. This is a portion, this will be a portion to, I mean to solve. Okay, so first you have to understand that how we are solving this one. So whenever it is given 20% of 80, of means multiply, that means product. So 20 percentage, so 20 percentage in fraction form, how can we write? 20 by 100. Just now I have told you, like percentage to fraction we have to divide by 100. Of means product, that is multiply of 80, so it will be 5, it will be 1, it will be 16. So basically it is 16, sorry, not 16 percentage, it is only 16. Got it? So here we will get 16. So 20% of 18 is 80 is 16. Is it clear? Okay, so if it is given like 15% of 15% of let's say 60, no 15% of any number x, okay, is equal to, okay, let's say how much, 30. Okay, any number, if say 15% of any number is 30, so what is that number? So we can say 15% means 15 by 100 of x is equal to 80. Okay, so it will be like, what is the value of x? So x is equal to 80 multiplied by 100 divided by 15. So it will be, okay, 3, this is 20, so we'll get 1600 by 3. Okay, so this is the value of x. Got it? Okay, I hope you have the arithmetic of these things like plus and minus. Like whenever plus is here and we have to change the, it is plus 5 is there, okay, and we have to change the location of this one, position of this one, so it will change to minus 5. Okay, when we will move to another portion, like from left side to right side, it will be minus 5, plus change to minus, minus change to plus, multiply change to divide, and divide change to multiply. This is very basic thing. That's why here 100 is in division form, so I have just multiplied here when it change the position. 15 is in multiplication form, so we have divide here when it change the position. Okay, so just keep these things in mind, right? So next thing is, we have to understand that what is ratio. See, what is ratio? Ratio, whenever we are comparing things. Okay, comparing things, but one thing you should keep in mind is the unit should be same. Unit should be same. Like if we are dividing 30 kg divided by something, say 15 kg, so it can be divided, we can write it in ratio form. Okay, but if it is like 30 kg and here is let's say 1500 kg, sorry, gram. Okay, so we can't write this like this. We have to just we have to first convert this one, we have to convert this gram to kg, so it is 30 kg, okay, divided by this is 1.5 kg. Okay, or you can convert this kg into gram, then you can solve this one. What I mean is, we have to make the unit same. Okay, whatever kg, gram, meter, centimeter, whatever it is, we have to make the unit should be same. Okay, so ratio means we have a comparison, we have to compare two things, two similar things, not dissimilar things. Okay, fine. Now proportion. What is proportion? Proportion means when two ratios is given, two equal ratios is given, we are equating two equal ratios, that thing is proportion. Like if I say a by b is given, okay, and we are saying that c by d is also in the same ratio, a by b is equal to c by d, so we can say that a b c d, a b c d, these all four numbers are in proportion. Okay, so how can you show this one? Just multiply, cross multiply this thing, so it will be ad, and this is, sorry, ad is equal to bc or cb. Okay, so in ratio form we can write a is to b is in proportion to c is to d, so we have to multiply this one bc and this is ad. Okay, so ad should be is equal to bc. Clear? Okay, now this is a short recap, a short revision of that ratio and proportion and percentage topic. Okay, now if you solve the question, from previous year question, you will understand how we are approaching the questions. Okay, and actually what is the pattern? I think every year from the percentage topic, around 4 to 6 question or 4 to 7 8 questions, it will come from this topic, percentage and ratio and proportion. Okay, so you have to keep this thing in mind, and very easy questions are there at that one. Okay, So here is our first question from ratio, that two persons P and Q into a business. Okay, P put 14,000 more than Q. Whatever Q is investing, from that point of view, 14,000 more P has invested, and P has invested for 8 months, right? And Q has invested for 10 months. We don't know about Q. Okay, if P salary is share is 400 more than Q's share out of the total profit of 2000, what is the capital contribution of by P? Okay, contribution by P we have to find. See, here you can approach from any direction, like from from the backward direction or from the front side. So if I go from the backward direction, you will see here it is given about the total share. Total share is 2000, okay, and P share is 400 more than Q. So can I consider that Q share is just a small q, okay, and P share is 100 more than Q. So P is equal to 400 more than Q. Clear? So it is given that total share is 2000, so we can write 400 q, 400 plus q for P, and plus q is equal to 2000. So 2q is equal to C, it is plus, so we will when we move this 400 to this portion, so it will be minus, so it will be 2000 minus 400, so here it is 1600. Okay, so q is equal to how much? 800. Fine, let me see. Yeah, q is equal to 800, and so P will be 400 more than Q, so 400 more than Q, that will be 1200. So these are the share, profit. Okay, so I have told you about the share, in business type question. So what I have told you, like we have to write contribution multiplied by time. So C1 T1 is equal to C2 T2. So whatever we will get here, okay, not is equal to, okay, we can say that this ratio is in the same ratio of profit, P1 is to P2. Okay, C1 is contribution, T1 is time. So we can say here is for P, I'm considering for Q, capital Q, so C1 is equal to 14,000 plus capital Q is to, sorry, multiply, and this will be 8. Okay, and this ratio I can write in divide form, so it will be C2, for C2 it will be Q multiplied by 10, and that is what is the profit percent, profit ratio. It is for P we have to write here, it is 1200, for Q it is 800. So 0 will be cancelled out, it is 2, this is 3, so here we will get this one. Now can we cross multiply this one? Okay, so it will be 2, and here is 4000 plus Q, not 4, it is 14, sorry, my mistake, it is 14,000 plus Q, and here is 8, okay, is equal to 3Q multiplied by 10. Is it clear? Okay, let me, no problem, we will write here. Okay, so it will be 8 multiplied by 2 is here. Is there anything we can cancel this one? So 2 can be cancelled, this is 5. Okay, anything else? No. So we can write 14,000 multiplied by 8 plus 8Q is equal to how much? 15Q. Okay, so we can take this 8 to this side, so it will be in minus, so 15 minus 8 is 15 minus 8 is 7Q. So 7Q is equal to 14,000 multiplied by 8. So what is the value of Q? Q is equal to 14,000 multiplied by 8 divided by 7. So it will be 2,000, and 2,000 multiplied by 8 is 16,000. Okay, so what is the share, what is the contribution of Q? Q is 16,000, but we have to find the contribution of P. So P will be 14,000 more than Q, so 16,000 plus 14,000. So it will be 30,000. Okay, so our answer will be A, 30,000. So what we have done here, we have just approached from the backward direction, because here it is easy to find the profits of P and Q individually. Okay, because it is given like this one, like we can solve as a statement. Okay, then we have just tried this formula, like contribution multiplied by time is in the same ratio of profit. Okay, it was easy or difficult? You got it how I approach this question? Okay, I hope you have understood how I approach this one. Okay, let's move to the another one. So 3 questions I have uploaded all together. So let's solve this one. See, one thing you have to understand in while solving percentage, we have to, if whenever we have to consider anything, better you should consider 100, not x or any number. Better you should consider 100. Let's see why I'm saying this one. For this question, P's percentage is 20% lower than Q's salary. Okay, so I don't know what is the you have to understand which salary we have to consider. It will be easier. Okay, here P's salary is 20% lower than Q's salary, so can we consider this 100 is for Q's salary? Okay, so what is the salary of P? P will be 20% less. So 20% less means 20% of 100 we have to subtract. So 20% of less, like this we have to say 20% lower than 100. So what it will be? So 20 by 100 of 100, so it will be 5. And okay, better we have to we should cancel this 100, so that's okay, it is 20. So 20 we will get. So 20% lower, not 20%, it is given just 20% lower than 100. So P salary will be 100 minus 20, so this will be how much? 80. Is it clear? Okay, so now which is 20% lower than our salary? Okay, that means this 100 is actually 20% lower than our salary. Okay, so for our salary, if I say, so our salary will be, so actually what is given about that P salary, for Q salary is given that Q salary is 20% lower than our salary. That means we have to subtract 20% of our salary. Okay, so we will get 100, that Q salary. Okay, so can we write here R minus 20% of R means 20 by 100 of R. Okay, 20 by 100 of R, sorry, not 1000, it is 100 of R. Okay, so we can cancel this out or whatever we can, like 1 by 5 it is, or here is 100. So when you solve this one, like this is 5, so when we are taking LCM of 1 and 5, it is 5. When we solve this one, it will 5R minus R, so here is 100. So 4R by 5 is equal to 100. So basically R is equal to 100 multiplied by 5 divided by 4, so it is 25, that is 125. Okay, so what is the value of R? Value of R is 125, value of P is 80, and value of Q is 100. So now we have to compare, like how much percentage is R salary is more than P salary. Okay, so R salary and P salary is 80. So how much more is this? Just 45. Okay, so in terms of salary, in terms of percentage, we have to write here. So it is 45. Okay, 45 in difference is there, but we have to compare with respect to our salary. So what is given here? We have to compare how much percentage our salary more than P salary. Okay, so we have compare with respect to our salary, so it is 45. And what is the original value? Original value is P salary. Here we have to write original value, that is P salary is 80. Okay, so actually don't get confused with that R salary or P salary. We have to see this statement. we have to see that it is given R salary more than P salary. By how much percentage is R salary? Okay, so we have to compare, that original value will be for P salary and multiply it by 100. Okay, so basically how much this will be? So let's do this one. If I divide with 4, it will be, okay, 20. Okay, this will be 25. Again this will be 5. Okay, with respect to, okay, sorry, okay, with respect to 5, if I divide this one, it will be 4, this will be 5. So basically what is the value? It will be 5 to 25 by 4. So what is the value right now? It will be 56.25. okay, 56.25 is the B option. Okay, so I know it is little complicated here, but if we consider 100, this one, let solve this another method, like instead of considering Q salary as 100, if we consider R salary is 100, R salary is 100. So what is given here is that Q salary is 20% lower than R salary, so Q salary will be 80. Okay, and P salary is 20% lower than Q salary, so P salary will be 20% lower, means 80% of 80, 80% of 80. So basically it will be 64. So easily you can find the salary of PQR in this way. And when you find the percentage of R salary more than P salary, so it will be, what is the difference for P and R? It will be 36. Yeah, and we have to compare with respect to 64. So here is 64 multiplied by 100, so it is 9, sorry, it is, yeah, when we divide with 4, it will be 9, it is 1 and 6. Okay, this is 4, this is 25, so here is 225 by 4. So again we will get 56.25. So this way it is easy to solve this question. Okay, got it? So next question is, a number is mistakenly divided by 4 instead of multiplying by 4. Okay, what is the percentage change in the result due to this mistake? Here is the here this question was about the change in salary. Here again the same concept about the change in the result. Okay, so you have to apply same formula but different approach. Let's see. So let's do this mistake to find the solution. A number is mistakenly divided by 4. Let's say a number is 100. Okay, it is mistakenly divided by 4, we will get 25, but it should be multiplied by 4, so we should get 400. Okay, instead of multiplying by 4, so it should be multiplied by 4. This is the correct, this should be the correct answer, but we got this answer. Okay, so what is the percentage change in the answer in the result due to this mistake? So what is the percentage change? So we have to find the change divided by the original value. Okay, so change is, 400 minus 25, or what is the original value, this one or that one? Actually this should be the original value because this is our mistake. Okay, so it is 400 multiplied by 100. Okay, so here is 375 by 400 multiplied by 100. So basically what is the answer? It is 90. Okay, 93.25. okay, 75. Okay, 93.75. Is it clear? So D is our answer. So you understood how I approach this question? Just this formula we have applied here. Actually this is not the actual formula, this is just a logic, yeah, a basic concept of solving this type of question, change by original value. Okay, now see the third one question. See, this question we can solve with the help of Venn diagram as well as in terms of percentage also. So let's try in terms of percentage. See, few things I can't avoid. I try my best, but still few things I can't avoid. Like I live in urban area, so here you can hear sometimes voice of children, okay, playing, and there is nearby a railway track, so you can see sound of I mean train, okay, and nearby there is a NH, so sometimes you can hear the horn of the vehicle. So these things I can't avoid, okay, so just focus in the content, okay, sorry for that thing. So in this question, in an examination 80% of a student passed in English, okay, 70% of a student passed in Hindi, and 15% failed in both the subject. What is the percentage of student who failed in one subject? Okay, we have to find the percentage of a student who failed in one subject. So we have to consider only the fail percentage. Okay, so here is the percentage is given, here is the pass percentage is given, this one is about the fail percentage. So we can consider like 15% failed in both, okay, fail in both, right? For English, if pass percentage 80, so what is the fail percentage? 20. Okay, for Hindi, if pass percentage is 70, so what is the fail percentage? 30. Simple, 100 minus 70, it is should be 30 percentage. Now this 20 and this 30, here is 15 for both, 15 percentage fail in both. Okay, if you are getting confused with the percentage, just consider 20 instead of 20 percentage, just consider it is 30 instead of 30 percentage. Now this 15 is included here in both number, both English and Hindi. So if I say only English, if I say only English, so what will be the value? For only English it will be 50, 20 minus 15, that is 5 percentage or 5. Okay, so we can say for Hindi, only Hindi, so what is the percentage? 30 minus 15, that is 15 percentage. Okay, so what is the percentage of students who fail in only one subject? So this is the percentage, 15 plus 20, so it will be 15% plus 15, sorry, 5 percentage plus 15%, that is 20 percentage. So this is a simple arithmetic of percentage. So I have told you that whenever we do plus or minus, we have to consider the units. If unit is same, it is percentage or whatever unit is this, okay, so it can be added. Okay, got it? So is it easy or difficult? See, right now these questions are just direct question, there is no logic about this question. Just you have to read the question and you have to make a statement, you have to proceed according to the question. But sometimes some statement based question, and I will tell you some questions there we have to apply logics also. Okay, so just do, I mean, just move forward. So let's do this one. A person buys 3 articles P, Q and R for 3330. If P costs 25% more than R and R costs 20% more than Q, then what is the cost of P? Okay, so here we have to consider any value, just one value. Okay, either P, Q or anything. We have to consider any one. So if we consider, like, I'm considering R. Okay, or I will write just R as R, like P cost is 25% is more than R, so we can write P is equal to 25% more than R. Okay, so 25% of R plus R, so this is the value of P. So can we convert this one? So it will be 25 by 100 of R plus R, so this will be 1, this will be 4, so again it will be 1 by, I mean, R by 4 plus R. Somebody told me that this step he did not understood, so what I have done here is, see, while calculation we can't write 25% of R plus R completely this term, this like this one, so we have to convert this in fraction. So I have just converted this 25% into fraction, so it will be 25 by 100. I have told you that we have to divide by 100. Okay, so it will be 1 by 4. 1 by 4 means r by 4 and plus r. Here is 1. If it is nothing, then it is 1. So it will be LCM of 4 and 1 is 4. Here is 4, I mean r, plus 4r. So here is 5r by 4. So what is the value of 5? I mean, what is the p? P is equal to 5r by 4. Okay, now for r, p costs 25% more than r. That I have solved here. P cost 25% is more than r. So next what we have to do is r cost is 20% more than q. So r is equal to 20% of q plus q. Okay, so 20% we can make this 20 by 100 of q plus q. Okay, this will be 1, this is 5, that means q by 5 plus q. Okay, so it is again like this one, it will be okay 6 cube by 5, 6 cube by 5. Okay, so we have written in terms of p is equal to 5r by 5r by 4 and r is equal to 6 cube by 5. Okay, now we have to see that pqr combined cost is 3300, I mean 3330. Okay, p plus q plus r is equal to 3330. Okay, yeah, so we have to find the cost of p. So let p it will be like p is p and q is equal to, in terms of r we can write, okay, here we have to convert in terms of p. So q is equal to, yes, r is equal to 6 q by 5 it is given, and r value is given like r is equal to 4p by 5. Then we can write this r 4p by 5 here. R is equal to 4p by 5. Okay, this is equal to 6q by 5. So here 5 will be cancelled out. So we have to write q in terms of p. So q is equal to 4 by 6p, that is 2, and this is 3, that is 2 by 3p. Okay, so here q is equal to 2 by 3p plus r is equal to this one, r is equal to 4p by 5. 4p by 5 is equal to 3330. Okay, let me clean this one. So here what we will do, LCM of 1, 3 and 5. So LCM of 1, 3 and 5 is 15. So here it is 15p plus this is 5 into 2, that is 10p plus this is 3 multiplied by 4, that is 12p. So it will be equal to 3330. Okay, so when you add all three, this will be 37p by 15 is equal to 3330. So finally p is equal to 3330 multiplied by 15 divided by 37. So when you divide this one, this will be 9p. Okay, so basically what is the answer? 15 multiplied by 9, that is 135, and 0 it is 1350. So answer will be D. Is it clear? Okay, so next move to the next question. So now this question is from 2022. Okay, so let's solve this question. The increase in price of certain item was 25%. Okay, then the price was decreased by 20% and then again increased by 10%. What is the resultant increase in the price? Okay, first I am doing in my way, then I will explain these things. Okay, like initially what I have told you, that we have to consider 100, whatever is given we have to consider 100. So price is increased certain item by 25%. So from 100 it is increased 25%, so it will become 125. Now the price was decreased by 20%, so we have to decrease 20% of 125 to 20% of 125 is basically 25, so just subtract this 25 to this 125, so again we will get 100. Then again price is increased by 10 percentage. Okay, so now again increase by 10 percentage, so it will be 110. So what is the final increment? Final increment is this one, 110. From 100 to 110 we have to compare with respect to that initial value. Initial value is 100 and final value is 110. So now what is the final resultant increase? That is 10 percentage. Got it? Okay, so basically what we have done here is, okay, just solve. Like we have written here 25 percentage of what? 25 percentage of 100 plus 100. Okay, now it's your work. Try to find this one, how I have solved this. Okay, let me do this one. Like 25 percentage means 25 by 100 multiplied by 100 and plus 100. This is 25% of 100. Okay, so it will be 25 plus 100, that is 125. This I have told you. The final result is 110. So you understood how I have approached this one. It was very easy question, and I think so. So let's move to another one. Before solving the next question, I would like to say that previous question what I have told you, what I have solved right now about that um, distribution of money between PQ and R. Okay, same thing is given here. Okay, so question is repeating every year. We have to see the concept, we have to see the pattern. Okay, just try to solve these things, you will get the pattern. Okay. Okay, let's see this question. When 70% of a number x is added to another number y, the sum becomes 165% of value of x. Whatever the value of x, y, whatever the value of y is there, it will become 165% of that value. Okay, when 60% of the number x is added to another number z, then the sum becomes 165% of the value of z. Okay, so we have to see that, see that which value is greater and which value is smaller. Fine. So first see, whenever I am giving any question, just try yourself. Okay, instead of just looking at the solution, just try yourself. If you are not able to solve this question, then just look at my solution. Okay, so we have to consider one thing, like we have to consider this x is equal to 100. Okay, so in this question we will use the decimal form. So 70% of a number x, okay, x is 100, so 70% of 100 is added to another number y. So 70% of x, that is 100, is added to y, it becomes 165%. So 165% means 165 by 100, that is 1.65 y. Okay, and we have to write this one, like 70% of 100 is 70, the 70 plus y is 1.65 of y. So when we take this y to right side, it will be minus. Okay, so 1.65 y minus y is equal to 70. So this will be 0.65. Okay, this is equal to 70. Sorry, y is here. So y is equal to 70 by 0.65. Is it okay? So now we can solve, like we can write this decimal is here, so it will be 100, so it is 7000 by 65. Let it be. Okay, or you can reduce this one, like it will be 13 and this will be 1400, that is 1400 by 13. Okay, this is the value of y. Okay, and what is the value of x? X is 100. So now if you compare y and x, x is 100 and this is more than 100. Okay, we no need to find the value, we have to just see the it is more than x. Okay, more than 100. Now we have to see the value of z. Okay, when 60% of number is x, 60% of number x is added to another number z. Okay, so x is 100, so we can say 60% of 100 is 60 plus z is equal to 165% of value of z. So 165 means this one, that means 1.65 of z. So again we can take this to right side, so it will be 1.65 z minus z is equal to 60. So we will get 0.65 z is equal to 60. So z is equal to 60 by 0.65, so here is 100. So we will get 6000 by 65. Finally this is 13 and this is 1200. This is 1200 by 13. Now can you tell me that this value is more than 100 or less than 100? Obviously if you compare this, both these numbers, like 1400 by 13, this 1200 by 13, so this is greater, okay, compared to this one. Now if you compare with respect to 100, that is x, so this value is less than 100, okay, and this is z. That means if I say z is less than 100, okay, z is less than 100, sorry, z is less than 100, okay, and y is more than 100, okay, and this 100 is x. So here we can see that zxy, yeah, this a option, y is the greatest largest number, then x, then z. Is it clear? So we can approach it like this one. Okay, fine. So moving to the next question. So this is election based question, like two candidates x and y. So here is the question. Two candidates x and y contested an election, okay, 80% of voters cast their vote and there were no invalid votes, okay, there was no nota, and x got 56% of the votes cast and won 1440 votes. Okay, fine. So if I say total percentage of voter is 100%, okay, but only 80% of voter cast their vote, fine, and x got how much? 56% of 80, not 100. Okay, is it clear? we have to calculate with respect to this 80%. Okay, so we can say like x is equal to 56% of 80% of what? Total voters we have to find, total voters, total number of voters we have to find. So 80% of total voters, that is x. Clear? Okay, so what is the value of y? Okay, so it will be like 100 minus 56, that is 44% of what? 80% of x. Now there is a difference, I mean difference of votes of x and y, that is 1440. He won by 1440, that means this is the difference of x and y. Okay, that is 1440. So we can write this one like 56% of 80% of x, and here is 44% of 80% of x. Okay, so can we convert this into fraction or decimal, whatever you can? Okay, so here we will convert it into fraction, and this is 80 by 100 and of x minus 44 by 100, this is 80 by 100 and this is x is equal to 1440. Is it clear? So 10 we can cancel out, it can be cancelled out here. 56 multiplied by 8, it will be 448, okay, divided by 1000 minus 440 and 444 multiplied by 8, that will be how much? So when you multiply this 44 with 8, it will be 352, and here is x, here is 1000, and this is x is equal to 1440. Now denominator is same, that is 1000, so it will be 1000, and here is 448x minus 352, x is equal to 1440. Okay, so this will be, when you subtract this one, this is 96x by 1000, okay, is equal to 1440. Okay, now x is equal to 1440 multiplied by 1000 and divided by 96. So we can cancel with 12, it will be by 8, and this is 120. Now by 8 it will be 15. So 15 multiplied by 1000, it will be 15,000. So what is the value of X? That is total voters, that is 15,000. So what we have done here, we have just written here the value of X in terms of percentage and value of Y in terms of percentage, and just created a statement like equation of X and Y. Okay, that is X minus Y, that is 1440, whatever is given here. Okay, and just solve this and you will get the answer. Is it clear? Okay, so till now, you can tell me that is the questions are difficult or easy, or you are not getting the approach. I mean, you don't know how to, you are not understanding how to approach this type of questions. So you can comment those things. Okay, whatever doubt is there, you can comment that. Okay, so try next question. So this question is from 2022. That is, there are two containers, container X and Y. X contain 100 milliliter of milk, like X is milk 100 ml milk. Okay, and Y is water, that is 100 ml. Is it clear? So here we can try logic instead of that formula. Okay, so it is given that 20 ml of milk from X is transferred to Y, 20 ml from this one transferred to Y. Okay, now you can say that what is the volume of Y now? It will be 120. Okay, mixture of that milk and water. Okay, after mixing well, 20 ml of mixture of Y is transferred back to X. Now again transfer back to X 20 ml of that mixture. Okay, so it will final volume will be 100 ml. Okay, now we have to say that M denotes the proportion of milk in X and N denotes the proportion of milk in Y. Got it? M denotes the proportion of milk in X for X. Okay, milk in X, and for Y, and denotes the proportion of water. Okay, then we have to find the relation between M and N. Is it clear? Fine. So here, if you see that 20%, I mean 20 ml. So here, if you see this one, 20 ml of milk is there in Y container and 100 ml of water is in Y container. So we can, we can write in terms of ratio. Okay, so if I say water is to milk in Y, it will be 100 is to 20. That means 5 is to 1. Is it clear? So if I say what is the what is the volume of water in Y? So what is the volume of water in Y? So I have told you that we have to write the volume of, we have to write the ratio of water divided by total 5 plus 1, that is 6, and multiplied by total volume. Is it? Okay. So when we transfer this 20 ml, finally, so we will left out with how much liter? What is the volume of final volume? So it will be 100 ml. After transferring, it will be 100 ml. So we have to write 5 by 6 of 100. So this is the volume of water in Y. So this is actually N. Okay, so it is 3. This is 50. So we will get 250 by 3. So this is the value of N. Now we have to find the value of M. Okay, so here is we have 80 ml of milk. Okay, so 80 ml of milk plus what is the ratio, what is the volume of milk from this one? So it will be 20 multiplied by how much? This 1 by 6. So it will be 1 by 6. So it is 3. This is okay 10. So 10 by 3. So we have to write 80 plus 10 by 3. Now we have to add, this will be the volume of milk in X. So here is 3, LCM of 1 and 3, 3, it is 240 plus 1, 10, that is 250 by 3. So this is the volume of milk in x, and this is the volume of water in y. So this is m. So now you can see that m and n both values is, both values are same, so A is our answer. So sometimes we have to apply logic instead of formula. Okay, so try yourself. If there is another method, you can come in that one also. Okay, it will be easier for other candidates. Okay, so next question. This question is from pie chart. Topic is pie chart, but in terms of percentage. So let me give you some small introduction. Like in pie chart, total angle is 360. This total angle is 360. So whenever we have to compare with respect to 360. Okay, so it is given that expenditure of 5 different items A, B, C, D, E in household. Okay, it is given, and B, C, D, E is 90 degree, 50 degree, 45, 75. So what is left out? A is left out. So we have to add all things and we have to subtract by 360 degree. So if you add all things, so it will be how much? 70 plus 45, it will be 80 plus 40, that means 120. 120 plus 50, that is 170. 170 plus 90, that is 260. So it is 260. So what is the value of A? It is 100 degree. So we have to find what is the percentage of expenditure on item A. Okay, we have to find the percentage. So basically what we will do, we will write the angle of A and then total angle, this one 360, and compare with respect to 100. We have to multiply by 100. Okay, so 0 will be cancelled out, and by 4 it will be 9, it will be 25. So finally we will get 250 by 9. Okay, so here is our answer, D option. So what we have done here, see, one basic thing we have to understand is the total angle. If you don't know this one, so it will be difficult to solve this question. Okay, so little bit of knowledge we have to you have to be, you have to that knowledge, little bit of knowledge, okay, to solve this type of question. So is it easy? Okay, I think it was the easiest question of 2022. Okay, in terms of percentage. Okay, so I think one or two question is left out. So try this one. That one. This was one of the best question of UPSC. Okay, and I kept this question in last because in this question you will see concept as well as logic. Okay, so the question is, a person X wants to distribute some pens among 6 children. See, read the question carefully first. Okay, so a person X want to distribute some pens among 6 children A, B, C, D, E, F, and A get twice the number of B received by B. So we can say what is the value of A by B? A get twice with respect to B. So A is 2 by 1, A get twice. Okay, in terms of ratio I'm writing here. Okay, and A get 3 times that of C. So we can say A get 3 times that of C. Similarly, 4 times of D. A get 4 times of D. Okay, then 5 times of E, 5 times of E. Okay, and finally A gets 6 times of that of F. So A by F is equal to 6 by 1. So now we have to write A, B, C, D, E, F in terms of a single ratio or proportion. Okay, so how can you write this one? Here is A is, here is 2, here is 3, here is 4, here is 5, here is 6. So I have told you, when this type of question is given, we have to make A equal. Okay, whatever is given, we have to make equal. Then we can write this in equal form and in proportion. Okay, so we have to take LCM of what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, why? To make this equal, to make the numerator equal. Okay, then the LCM of 2 is 2, 4, 5, 6 is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we have to write 2 here. So it will be 1, 3, 2, 5, and this is 3. Okay, 1 3 2 5 3. Okay, fine. Next thing is 3, so it will is 1 1 2 5 and 1. Okay, now we can multiply 2 multiplied by 3, that is 6, and 6 and here is 10, so it will be 60. Now we can make it 60 by multiplying 30, so we have to multiply this by 30, it will be 60 by 30. Here is by multiplying 20, so we have to multiply by 20, it will be 60 by 20. So here is multiply by 15, it will be 15, so 60 by 15. Okay, it is 12, so it is 12, so it is 60 by 12. Here is by 10, so it will be 10, so 60 by 10. So now can you write in a proportion like A is to B is to C is to D is to E is to F is equal to A is 60, what is the value of B? B is 30, what is the value of C? C is 20, what is the value of D? 15, then 12, then 10. Now look at the question. Okay, what is the minimum number of pen X should buy so that the number of pen each one get is an even number? Now you know what is even number. Don't say that you don't know what is even number. So I think here is the here is the concept of number system as well as that ratio and proportion. Both concept is used. That LCM concept is there also. So we have to combine all concept in this question. Okay, so if you see this one, if I can write like for A it is 60, for B it is 30, C 20, D is 15, E is 12, F is 10, but one number, that is for D it is 15. Okay, this is not an even number, this is an odd number. Okay, so to make it, to make it even number, we have to multiply complete by 2. Okay, complete proportion by 2, so it will be 120, so it is 60, so it is 40, it is 30, it is 24, this is 20. Is it clear? Now all number of pens is an even number. Fine. So now what is the minimum number of X? Now we have to add all things. Okay, 120 plus 60 plus 40 30 24 20, we have to add. So this is 100. Okay, this is 50, so 150, and 150 plus 120 is 150 plus 120 and 24, so this will be 270. 270 plus 24, so I guess 294. So this is our answer. Fine, you understood this one? Okay, so basically we have completed all questions from 2024 and 2022, and from 2023 I think only one question is from there, like from CSI. Okay, so basically this topic is very important in terms of CSAT, UPSC CSAT. So you got the pattern as well as the approach of questions. Okay, if there is any doubt in terms of that steps, that formula or logic or concept, whatever it is, you can comment all things. Okay, and please tell me that how is the session? Is anything I mean I know I'm not the best, but I'm trying to deliver best content. Okay, so if anything is left out, please let me know that one. Okay, and we will see in the next session, and from the next session we will try to start a new topic. Okay, till then, bye, all the best, and Jai Hind.